The gym was always loud, metal clanging, shoes squeaking, music pulsing. But for Victoria, it was the only place that ever felt quiet inside. Every rep, every drop of sweat, was a way to silence the noise in her mind. After her last relationship collapsed, she built walls around herself, one workout at a time. She wasn't there to connect. She was there to survive. Then Amelia appeared. Victoria noticed her before she even realized why. Blonde hair tied messily, a shy but warm smile, and a way of moving that seemed to carry both grace and uncertainty. Amelia wasn't like the others who came to show off. She looked like someone searching for something, maybe peace, maybe herself. Their first conversation was short. Amelia had come over, her voice hesitant but kind. "Hey, are you still using this machine?" Victoria looked up, surprised by how soft her tone sounded. "Just finishing. It's all yours." But Amelia didn't walk away. She smiled. "You've got really good form. Do you train often?" That question led to another, then another. Before Victoria knew it, she was laughing, something she hadn't done in months. Amelia had this light about her, like she could pull warmth from even the coldest corners. Soon, their meetings stopped being coincidences. They started planning workouts together, sharing music, stretching side by side. Amelia teased Victoria for being too serious, and Victoria teased her for being too chatty. It was easy, natural, effortless. But beneath that ease, something was growing. Something they both felt, but didn't name. Victoria caught herself watching Amelia more than she should. The way her hair fell when she laughed, the way her eyes softened when she was tired. Amelia, too, began to linger. Their shoulders brushed during workouts. Their hands met when passing a towel. Each touch was small but electric. And then came the night that changed everything. The gym was nearly empty. Rain fell outside, tapping against the windows. Amelia was quieter than usual, distracted. When Victoria asked if she was okay, Amelia hesitated, then finally whispered, "I don't know what's happening to me." Victoria frowned. "What do you mean?" Amelia looked down, her voice trembling. "I've never felt this before. Not for a woman. Not like this. And I don't know what to do with it." The air between them thickened, heavy with confession. Victoria's heart pounded. "Maybe you don't need to do anything," she said softly. "Maybe you just need to feel it." Amelia's eyes lifted to meet hers. For a long moment, neither spoke. And then, without planning it, without thinking, they kissed. It was a gentle kiss, uncertain, trembling, but full of something neither of them could deny anymore. Amelia's hands shook against Victoria's shoulders, and Victoria's breath caught as she realized how right it felt. It wasn't wild or planned. It was human, real, healing. When they pulled away, Amelia's eyes were full of tears. "I'm scared," she whispered. "So am I," Victoria admitted. "But I think that means it's real." The next days felt like living in two worlds, one inside the gym where they were free, and one outside where silence was safer. They met in corners, exchanged glances between sets, and shared secret smiles. But not everything was easy. Rumors spread, whispers followed. And then Amelia disappeared. She stopped coming to the gym. Her phone went unanswered. Weeks passed, and Victoria tried to bury herself in training again, but nothing felt the same. Every empty treadmill, every echoing weight reminded her of Amelia's laugh. One late evening, Victoria was leaving when she saw her, standing by the entrance, soaked from the rain, eyes red. "I'm sorry," Amelia said, her voice breaking. "I thought if I walked away, it would be easier. My family found out. They said things I can't unhear. I thought maybe they were right, that what we had was wrong." Victoria took a step closer, her voice calm but full of ache. "And now?" Amelia's tears mixed with the rain. "Now I know the only thing wrong was pretending I didn't love you." Victoria didn't speak. She just pulled Amelia into her arms. That hug was quiet but fierce, the kind that says I missed you without words. From that night, they stopped hiding. People still stared, some whispered, some left. But they stayed. Together. They trained, they healed, they rebuilt. Still, love isn't without cracks. There were nights when Amelia broke down, saying she felt guilty, that she couldn't handle the judgment. And there were times Victoria's own fear surfaced, the fear of being hurt again, of losing everything she'd just begun to believe in. One night, during a late workout, Amelia dropped her weights and sat on the floor, crying. "I can't do this anymore," she said. "It's too hard." Victoria knelt beside her. "Love isn't supposed to be easy," she whispered. "It's supposed to be real. And real things take strength, the same strength you show every day when you walk through those doors." Amelia looked up at her, broken but listening. "How do you always stay so strong?" Victoria smiled sadly. "Because I already lost myself once. I won't lose you too." Slowly, Amelia reached out, resting her head on Victoria's shoulder. They sat there in silence, surrounded by the faint hum of the gym's lights, their hearts finding the same rhythm. Months passed. Their love became quieter but deeper. They stopped trying to prove anything. The world didn't need to understand them. They understood each other. One morning, sunlight filled the gym as Amelia stood by the mirror, watching their reflection. "Do you ever think about how it all started?" she asked softly. Victoria smiled, wrapping her arms around her from behind. "With one question. And now, I can't imagine my life without the answer." They looked at each other in the mirror. Two women who had faced fear, doubt, and judgment, but still stood tall. Not broken. Not hidden. Just themselves. Victoria pressed a kiss to Amelia's shoulder. "You know what I realized?" she said. Amelia turned her head slightly. "What?" "That strength isn't about how much weight you lift," Victoria whispered. "It's about how much love you can carry." Outside, the city woke up, busy, loud, uncaring. But inside that gym, there was peace. Love had found its way between the echoes of steel and the rhythm of breath. And for Victoria and Amelia, that was enough.